Hey there guys, Adam here from adaminsights.com. If you haven't already checked it out, have a look at my macro bees video. That was filmed on the iPhone 7 Plus and edited in Adobe Rush. As an Adobe Premiere nerd, I like to think I know my way around Premiere fairly well. I felt completely at home in this new app by Adobe. It really is like a scaled down version of Adobe Premiere for your iPhone or whatever other mobile device that you're using. There was a couple of things just to get used to, like dragging some transitions between clips. That one, I just had to make sure that I was getting that right. And yeah, I had to try it a couple of times, but got there in the end. And also just trimming the head and the tail of some clips. I found it a little bit difficult just to do that with my finger. It was actually easier just to chop or just to cut the clip with the scissors tool and then delete the bit that I didn't want. But I was really impressed by the color correction capabilities of Adobe Rush. Now, sure enough, you don't have all of the advanced features of the full-blown Adobe Premiere in Rush, but if you know your way around the Lumetri component of Premiere, what Adobe has put into Rush for color correction will seem quite familiar. Your white balance adjustment, your tint, vibrance, saturation, and exposure, all of that's there. And do you know what? I really loved all of the little film looks that you can have as well. I thought that was actually really cool. So yeah, here I am actually just trying some of the built-in presets, these little film looks that they've got, and yeah, I kind of liked what they were doing for a quick edit on your phone. Yeah, that was really cool. One of the things which I will point out here, just while I'm doing this is when you delete a part of a clip that you don't want in Premiere, obviously it can leave empty space on the timeline. Premiere doesn't try to fill the gap, unlike Final Cut Pro 10. Adobe Rush, on the other hand, is a bit more like Final Cut Pro 10 in that regard, in that if you delete part of a clip that you don't want, there's no empty space left on the sequence. Rush will butt your other clips down to fill the gap. One of the things which I also learned was how Rush handles titles. So here I'm actually trying to overlay my title on a clip. So once I've actually found my title, yep, there we go. So just by selecting it, it actually places it between two clips. I didn't want that. I was trying to overlay it on top of another clip. So I tried to move it on top of the clip. That didn't actually work out. So I ended up just deleting it, I think. Yep, there we go. And then to actually overlay it, you have to drag your title on top of the viewer, and then Rush will overlay the title on your video, on your current video clip. And there we go. You'll find the transform settings are fantastic just for moving things around and for making your zoom magnification adjustments, all of that stuff. I haven't found any keyframe capabilities in there, and I haven't found any transparency settings in there yet, but I dare say that they could be on their way if they're not there yet. I'm actually recording this voiceover in Rush, and I'm watching my audio bars to make sure that my voice stays at -6 dB. It's actually quite a good audio recorder and audio editor in here too. When it actually comes to audio, Rush will automatically balance your audio, or you can choose to take over the volume control. Export settings, quite straightforward. So there we have it, guys. If you haven't already, go check out the clip. I've really been impressed by the macro capabilities of the iPhone 7 and now the editing capabilities and image sweetening capabilities of Adobe Rush.